What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night prime time here on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night prime time matchup. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Commanders. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Look on the Jerron Eckler. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 46. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this 3rd down. Couple additional DBs brought in. He's going to walk one deep to the left. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Going for it, it's Eckler. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Complete to DK Metcalf. Down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
On 1st down, Warren. He spins away. He's got some running room. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers here off the play action. He's keeping it. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings him to 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Here's the option give to Warren. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Now looking to throw with Rodgers. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
6-yard line.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. To throw is Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal.
Brought down back in the...
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. 2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Go get him! Go get him! Go get him!
Play fake here. Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Number 86, Zach Ertz. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hand off now to Eckler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running with Ekeler again. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
On 1st down, here's Ekeler. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. They'll hook them there on the stop.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Catch made underneath by the back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, this offense loves to mix where they put their personnel on that chessboard, creating matchup advantage after matchup advantage. One of the many wrinkles is sending the running back out as a wide receiver, and he's proving he's just as dangerous in that role as he is out of the backfield.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. It's caught by McLaurin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Option play. Here's a give to Ekeler. Escapes a defender. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
And he could have a free play here. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Jukes one defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. From the turn, the ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders get to it first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing now, following the turnover. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Dukes out a one-stop. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 27-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 27. Looking screen, but they intercept it. And the Steelers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Counterplay here. Warren broke through the tackle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the Steelers' 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Commanders 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Daniels from the pistol. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And this one doesn't go far. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Second and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Juke the defender. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Rodgers to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To Briarview. A gain of 7. First down, Steelers.
Warren running between the tackles. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. He'll cobble together a yard there. Ricky Louvu there for the tackle.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They sneak it with Rodgers. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of... All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Commanders 7.
Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cape's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Nearly got that football in plus territory with the pick, Brock, but the drop does give the offense an opportunity to now punt this away.
Yeah, either way, you should be getting the ball as a result of that play. It's just, well, now it's going to be a little bit tougher. He's got to string a longer drive together, nearly an opportunity to set the offense up for success.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The Steelers offense headed out. Now trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Firing quickly as Rodgers, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Jonathan Jones on the tackle. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in primetime. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Out comes the Commander offense for another series.
Their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. All the left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 5-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
This is Eckler on 2nd. He breaks the tackle, and they get there to take him down right around the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He tucks it and takes off. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
TJ Watt there on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Dumped off to his running back. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they forced this 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying an inside give to Warren. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
And it's third down.
He'll throw it. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut it to a point late in this one. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Second down now, 7 to go. He'll look to throw it. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw. Hits him on the out route. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
Setting up to pass. That's incomplete left side. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it's going to be second down.
It's second down and
10. Again, Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Rodgers here off the play action. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minute. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. That's dropped underneath to Eckler. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over the first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.